Good morning, May 19th, 2014, which in itself is pretty amazing. I was born in 1951, so I'm 63 years old, and to think that, here we are in 2014, it just blows me away. The main thing is as I was growing up, I would watch the shows like Buck Rogers and just just tons of different shows, and some of the things that they thought were going to happen haven't happened yet. Flying cars and things like that. Maybe one day, you never know. And going into outer space, we've done that. Been there, done that. I guess we weren't too impressed. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with space myself. I always think it's just an amazing thing to look at, especially if you can get out of the city at night and go and lay on top of your car out in the middle of the country and just look at those stars, and you feel teeny tiny compared to how you normally feel. You realize that the greatness that is everything, we're a little part of it, but we're only a little bitty part of it, but we're still part of it, and that's kind of cool. I've been having a few discussions with with a few different people on YouTube. A lot of fanatics out there, and I understand that. When people want to believe things so desperately and cling to them because they're afraid of what comes next, and there's nothing to be afraid of. When you look at it kind of through my eyes, or anybody's eyes as they get older, you can either be afraid of dying, or you can say, well, okay, if there's something, which is my philosophy, if there's something, I'll deal with it then. If there's nothing, you're not going to know, because there's nothing. So you only have two choices. It's not like you have multiple choices of, well, let's see, I can hop on a train to Ohio, or I can go to outer space and live on a different planet, or I can do, that's either you continue or you don't. Since we are beings that run on energy, we continue. Not the physical part, but the spiritual part. If you want to call it your spirit or your energy or whatever, I don't care. But that continues. I've been dead. I know it does. I don't have any great tales of, hearing bells and seeing people that died before me or anything. It's just that there was something. I don't know what it was, but there was something. There was a feeling. So, I don't worry about death now. I worry about other people dying, which kind of is a conundrum for me. I hate to lose people that I care about. It's really annoying, and even dogs and cats and things like that. And I didn't used to. It didn't used to bother me, but as I grow older, I've developed some sort of kind of a compassion for them. I'm not a compassionate person. I'm not very sympathetic or empathetic. Things happen in life, and you either deal with them or you don't. And if you don't, then don't come crying to me. Grow a set and deal with it. There's nothing that the human can't overcome if he thinks about it or she thinks about it. We're pretty smart. We're pretty intelligent. For not using all of our brain, we do pretty well. I mean, if a monkey can escape a zoo, come on. What are we capable of? So that's pretty much all I was going to talk about today. I didn't want to, blather on and on. There have been a lot of things going on, and I worry about a few of the relatives and people in my life right now. There's a lot of tough stuff going on, but you know, who doesn't have the tough stuff going on? So, to all of you, from me, I wish you well. I hope that your health and your mental health especially stays good. I hope that you're treating your children and your spouses nice. Nothing worse for a child than for their parents to fight and argue and be drunk or stoned and stupid. So think about those things. You know, let's try to get our world back onto some sort of even keel, because it's really slipped off. It's really gotten to the point where if our children survive us, it'll be amazing. So I miss Lincoln Logs. I miss Tinker Toys. I don't miss being a kid, but I miss some of the childish things that I used to play with or get or want. You know, that's all. Be nice to somebody today. Do something good for someone. Do something good for yourself. Have a cup of coffee. It's good for you. Seriously, coffee is good for you. Don't listen to anybody else. Coffee's good for you. There's a book, actually, an older book. It's called Everything I Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And I can't remember the author's name, but if you find that book and you read that book, it will enlighten you as no other book has. It's a great book. Once again, Everything I Know I Learned in Kindergarten. So give it a shot. Try it. See what you think. And for goodness sakes, you know, my name's out there. I've got 3 books out there. Buy one. You know, I'm not making any money on them, but at least you get to see what I write. And I'd like opinions. I really would. If you don't like it, tell me. You know, if you do like it, tell me. So take care. Have a good day, and we'll talk again soon. Goodbye.